Okay guys, let's get this TNT party started with video number 1. Today I want to talk about 10 essential things that every VSG patient should know, pre-op or post-op. These are things that I think is very important for anybody that's having weight loss surgery, whether it's VSG or gastric bypass. These are just great things to know. Number 1, go on Pinterest and get yourself a chart that tells you what you can freeze. Freezing food is going to become a part of life unless you don't mind wasting food. You will need to know what you can freeze, how long you can keep it in the freezer, because everything also can't be frozen. I found that this to be one of the most important things that I could have done, because I never can, of course, finish anything. I also, guys, if you don't want to go to Pinterest, you can always ask Alexa, because she can tell you the best way to store fruits, vegetables, and freezer items. I ask her all the time, and she will break it down to you. Number 2, get a food scale. If you don't have one, invest in a food scale. I've mentioned this before in previous videos. They're relatively cheap. You will need to have a food scale, especially in the very beginning when you are trying to monitor exactly how much you are able to consume. Great investment. Look on Amazon, Walmart. You can pretty much get them anywhere. Target, anywhere. Number 3, invest in a good water bottle. Post-op VSG, I found myself only liking to drink things that are ice cold. I invested in a Contigo water bottle. They sell them on Amazon. It is the best water bottle I've ever owned. I can have ice in that thing overnight with it just sitting on my night table, wake up with ice. Invest in one. It doesn't matter if it's a Yeti, a Contigo, whatever. If you really want to, stay on top of your water, best thing to do is to invest in a good water bottle. Something that you're going to be able to either carry with you easily, keep the water cold. If you want to get the big, huge gallon bottle like I have, purchased and I never use, but bottom line is get yourself a good water bottle. Number 4, also get yourself a good laxative. It is really a part of the journey. I hate to admit it, but I do find myself needing to take a laxative at least once a month, because you will not be as regular as you were. Going to the bathroom every day is a treat. It's not something that I do every day, but I used to do it every day, so it's kind of a little annoying to me that I don't go as regularly as I do. So invest in a good laxative because you will need it. 5, get some kind of drink enhancers. It will help you with water. If you don't like Crystal Light, they have Mio. If you don't like drink enhancers, get some lemon, get some water, mint. Fruit and freeze water is just as good as long as you stay hydrated. Make sure that you just get something to help you out if you're unable to drink regular plain water. Number 6, get containers that are good enough to go from the refrigerator to the microwave to the freezer, simply because I know in my case it is very difficult to finish anything. So sometimes I will eat out of a container like that because I know I'm not going to finish it. So I'll just put it, the top on it and put it in the fridge or the freezer. It's just one of the best ways that you can reduce waste when you have weight loss surgery. Number 7, if you do not have one, invest in a tape measure for your measurements. You will not get the results that you always want on that scale, but you will get results in your measurements because despite the scale not moving, you will lose inches. So invest in one. You can get one at the dollar store, Walmart. They're relatively like less than $2. Make sure you have a tape measure. Number 8, which I think is probably should have been number 1, but these lists are not in any order, guys. These are just random things. Number 8, find an alternative protein. Before you get surgery, I really suggest that you do not. No one should stock up on Premier Protein or any kind of protein, because you do not know post-op if you're going to be able to tolerate that same protein. So have a plan B in mind. For me, it was Gene Pro. You guys know I told you before the Premier Proteins was giving me bubble gut. I really couldn't take them post-op. So I have been using, thank God I can say I have been able to tolerate Gene Pro, because that's the only way I can really get my protein goals. Number 9, get yourself a weight loss chart or create yourself a weight loss chart. It's just something additional to motivate you. I have a chart with my weight and my goal weight in each number, and I cross that off as I lose. It's just something nice to see. My daughter also made me a chart, but you can get them online. You can also, like I said, you can create one in a notebook. I've seen people just write the numbers down and cross them off in a notebook. And my last suggestion, I think that mini goals are important. Make sure that you have something maybe like a tracker like Barry Tastic. You guys know I talk about that a lot. It is really a great tool to track your weight loss, your foods, your water. It tells you take your vitamins. Bottom line, it will help you with any mini goals that you set. A mini goal might be something as simple as taking your medicine every day. It could be something as simple as making sure you get that water goal met. But each and every day, there should be some time of mini goal that you're trying to meet, just to keep yourself motivated and successful in your weight loss journey. Talk to you guys in video number 2.